Yo, but before we get into that, make sure y'all subscribe to the Purple Underground right here. Subscribe, turn on y'all post notifications, ding, and y'all gonna get all the latest bangers we got. Peace. Yo, what's up, people? It's your boy P. Ross back in the building with the homie.
Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Micah, aka C, capital M to the S, aka the One,
Yeah.
and together we are the Purple Underground.
Hey, leave that up for a minute. Let's have a moment of silence. Leave that right there for a minute. Let us bow our heads. All right. Cool. All right, man. I want to talk about this Quincy Jones thing. You know what I mean? Like the little 50-second clip where he made some comments on Prince. You know, I found quite funny and quite entertaining. You know, so I'm just going to go ahead and play the clip. And we going to see what's up.
Honestly, I think, he's a okay piano player.
Okay, first of all, is Prince just an okay piano player, in your opinion?
In my opinion, no. I think he's a great piano player.
Yeah, I think he's phenomenal. Okay.
Yeah.
If you talk about piano playing, it has to be compared to what? Compared to, Herbie Hancock.
Shout out to Herbie Hancock, one of the great jazz piano players in the world. You know what I'm saying? One of the greats. Shout out to Herbie.
Sure.
I don't think of Prince as a piano player. I think of him as a person that knows some chords, some piano chords.
Okay, Quincy.
Musically, I find a lot of things I've heard before.
Is that true, Quincy? All right. I know Quincy had this thing going on where he said what he said about Michael, stole music from people, and you know what I'm saying. If I have to say, you know what, Quincy Jones is a great musician, producer himself, but it really sounds like a lot of hating to me. That particular segment we watched, real shit. You know, I just
this clip was like what back in the late '80s, right?
late '80s, yeah.
Yeah, late '80s, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I just don't get what his point was in saying any of that. You know? I think it's the fact that maybe Prince didn't ever need him for anything. You know what I mean? Maybe. Maybe he felt like Prince was the better musician, better producer. I mean, I don't know. It's weird how this clip just come out now in light of all his craziness and things he done said recently. You know what I mean? This is just something else to add to the Quincy crazy repertoire list.
Right. I'm sure that clip was in the archives at Paisley, because that was based off of a Prince documentary,
right?
From back in it came out in the early '90s, but the footage is probably late '80s, early '90s, or what have you.
Right.
So, I mean, for me, it's like I'm looking at it from your perspective. And other fans kind of felt like, yeah, Quincy was kind of hating. Maybe he was. But, I mean, this is a guy who obviously has worked with a lot of the best.
Yeah, no doubt.
So, I mean, his track record, resume is just one would say is impeccable. So maybe he looked at Prince's piano playing in comparison to, let's say, Ray Charles or somebody, or like a Herbie Hancock. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because he's a producer just like Prince is, and I'm sure they probably see and hear music a little bit differently,
Yeah,
maybe. So, I look at it from that standpoint too, but he could be hating, or he could uh felt some type of way, towards Prince, for not doing the USA for Africa, possibly.
yeah.
But I think overall, I think Quincy respected him as a musician
I would
and
think
as an
so.
artist. I think he did.
I would think so. So, I was just wondering how you felt about that. That's all. You know, you know what I'm saying, and I don't even know what else to say about it. It's just weird,
Yeah.
you know. So
I mean, again, I think you know him having a jazz background as well, um, and I'm sure he's seen many, many, players, piano players as well. Now, I would be more interested if Quincy, I don't know if he ever met Prince's father or whatever, but it would be interesting to hear his opinion on John L. Nelson's, you know, piano playing,
yeah, for sure, for sure,
you know.
for sure. I don't know. I mean, for him to say that, I don't feel like he really listened to a lot of Prince. For him to actually
That
say
could
that,
be it too.
you know what I
Right.
mean? And this is like after the bad meeting, right?
Yeah.
So
Hmm.
and USA for Africa and all that shit. It's I think it was
Right.
a little bit of bad blood there for a time. You know what I mean?
It's possible.
Yeah.
It's
So
definitely possible.
right.
I mean, for me, like I said, I think he was a great piano player. Um, Even aside from the albums, I mean, some of the unofficial stuff, the bootlegs, I mean, from certain piano rehearsals.
Right.
One comes to mind is one that leaked out a little bit before he had died. Is from 1983, and he's playing like going through certain songs like Moonbeam Levels and
Right.
Venus the Milo before. I mean, this was like around 83, so he was already, just sort of going through the infant stages or a lot of those songs
Right.
and things like
Right.
that. But I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, some beautiful piano playing,
Right.
just
Yeah.
from that recording.
For sure.
So,
Yeah.
and which is why I think this new upcoming release, the PN, was it the
Piano and a microphone,
1983?
1983. Yeah.
Right. So I think this is going to be a good release, regardless if it's been leaked out for years amongst
Right.
collectors.
Yeah.
So
So
and maybe
I just wanted to
go
get your
ahead.
opinion on that, and
Uh,
want to get the opinion of the people out there to see how they felt about what Quincy said. You know, I just think it was kind of weird, and it was weird timing that it came out. So that's all.
hmm.
That's all I got, bro.
Okay.
All right.
Well, now salute to Quincy Jones. You
Yes,
know what I
sir.
mean? But we over here at the Purple Underground feel like Prince was or is, a great, pianist in his own
Yeah,
right.
for
Very
sure.
underrated, you know.
So, all right, y'all. That's
So
it. Uh, let's talk about this. Leave y'all comments down below. You know what I'm saying? Holler at us, and we out of
yeah,
here.
definitely. We
Peace.
out. Peace.